I'm sick and tired of people attacking the concept of soul winning. Let me tell you something. Whenever somebody attacks soul winning, just mark it. That's a false prophet. That's a bad person. People they want to get all spiritual and say, well, I'd rather pray than go soul winning. I'd rather do both. Well, I'd rather be a mature Christian than go soul winning. You need to be a mature Christian to go soul winning. You say, I don't want to go soul winning for the wrong reason. Really? Because Paul said that even if people preach the gospel for strife and for envy, he says, I rejoice in that. You say, why would you rejoice in people preaching the gospel for the wrong reason? Because people are going to hell, that's why. Because hell hath enlarged yourself. And hell is a place, the Bible tells us, and I'm not preaching on the subject of hell this morning, and I don't have time to develop it, but the Bible tells us it's a place of darkness. It's a place of torment. It's a place where people are chained up, where people are in fire. It's a place where sin is punished. And the Bible tells us that hell hath enlarged yourself. So don't let people attack soul winning and act like soul winning is not a big deal. Oh, we don't need that many soul winners. Really? Jesus said, pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he would send forth laborers into his harvest. Soul winning is not that important. Really? Because Jesus, as far as I remember, left us here for the purpose of the Great Commission. You say, why soul winning is such a big deal? Look, listen to me. Next time you decide on a Saturday morning, I'm a little tired, I'm going to skip out on soul winning. Remember these words. Hell hath enlarged herself. There's a building project in heaven. Isn't that exciting? There's a building project in heaven. Isn't that a blessing to our hearts that God and Jesus are preparing a place that we may join them? But there's also a building project in hell. Hell hath enlarged herself, the Bible says, and openeth her mouth without measure. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. This is why the Bible says, you don't have to turn there. In fact, if you would, go with me to 1 Corinthians chapter number 3. The Bible says in Jude, and of some have compassion, making a difference. And others save with fear. People oftentimes they'll attack and say, oh, you're just trying to go over there, knock on somebody's door and tell them about hell and try to scare them into getting saved. Actually, what's wrong with that? Amen. The Bible says, and of some have compassion. Some people are going to reach with our compassion and the fact that we love them. And some people, the Bible says, save with fear, pulling them out of the fire. You say, why? Because hell hath enlarged itself.